One realtor and local organizations tell me they've seen an increase in people looking to move to the land of Lincoln, all to escape anti-LGBTQ+ legislation in other states. I spoke to one father who says moving to Illinois will help ensure his son's well-being and safety.
And if your kid's telling you something over and over and over again, if you love them, you believe them.
Mark does not want us to show his face or use his last name, but he's opening up to the I-Team and our ABC station in Lexington, Kentucky, about his family's move to Illinois. It's all for his 7-year-old son who's transgender. To protect his son's identity, Mark is using another name for him, Connor.
Connor just wants to be a boy. We weren't dismissive, but we were sort of quiet about it, and we would listen to him and say, you know, we can deal with that later. You're a little young. But it became sort of a common thing, maybe once a month, then maybe once a week.
Mark says he and his wife and their son are leaving Kentucky and moving to the Chicago area due to anti-transgender legislation recently passed in the Bluegrass state.
The first concern, teachers or other employees of the school being able to dead name my child or misgender them. Second concern is use of bathroom. Either they'll have to use the nurse's bathroom or the bathroom that is not their gender, so that would out them. My third concern is around medication. So doctors in Kentucky will lose their license if they treat my son.
Gender-affirming care for minors will be banned in Kentucky by late June.
What law comes next?
Mark is working with realtor June Allen Smith to find a home in the Chicago area.
So a lot of people have already done their research and they know that they just have to leave the place that they live in now where the laws have already started to restrict their lifestyle.
Allen Smith is a lesbian and serves the LGBTQ+ community. She says she has another client moving to Illinois from Indiana to escape anti-LGBTQ bills there. One Indiana bill banning gender-affirming care for minors goes into law July 1st.
I have an insight into the reality, into the community of issues that we face.
The ABC 7 data team looked at anti-LGBTQ+ legislation across the country and found that in 2023 alone, state legislators have introduced more than 400 anti-transgender bills. About 100 failed, more than 60 have passed. The rest are still pending. There are also dozens of other anti-LGBTQ+ bills targeting gay and lesbian rights, and bills attempting to limit discussion of sexuality at school. Terry Ross, the executive director for Illinois Legal Aid Online, has been monitoring anti-LGBTQ legislation across the country.
And these laws range from a variety of different things, outlawing mentioning of LGBTQ+ history, barring transgender kids from participating in sports.
Ross's organization helps people legally change their names or gender identity markers. She says some of those people who live in other states are also looking to relocate to get away from anti-trans or anti-gay laws.
It's definitely real, right? The fear is real, the intimidation is real.
We have to uproot our family. I was born and raised in Kentucky, and I don't want to leave, but I can't stay.
Mark and his realtors say they have an offer in on a home located in a Chicago area suburb that is LGBTQ+ friendly. We also reached out to the group Equality Illinois. That group says it's seeing an uptick in people reaching out to them about relocating to Illinois for similar reasons.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.